Madame, monsieur, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Notre TGV est actuellement à l'arrêt pour une durée indéterminée. Votre TGV arrivera avec un retard d'environ 3 heures. Madame, monsieur, votre attention s'il vous plaît. Votre TGV arrivera avec un retard d'environ 8 heures. Madame, monsieur, votre TGV peut à présent repartir. Merci pour votre patience. Nous espérons que vous avez au moins apprécié la vue.
this is the questions we have for our film. We're gonna answer them. Why are you doing this?
We wanted to talk about how we all experience life through our own subjectivity, and sometimes what we feel inside is disproportionate compared to how we express it.
Yeah, when you take the step back, like the bird watching from afar, you realize that your problems are temporary and you're not the only one on this train that is life, and that everything is easier with good company. How did you see the film in your head?
Like that. So we have 3 characters' narrative arcs merging at the end of the story. To have a global view, I chose to pin my storyboard drawings on physical boards. It was easier to modify the story structure, intertwine the characters' narrative, and integrate the team feedbacks. I then turned the paper thumbnails into an animatic to see if the shots were working together.
How did you come up with your characters?
We did a lot of research for character designs in terms of shapes and color. For example, the P-boy is the annoying, careless child sitting next to you during a very long trip. In the first tries, he was too cute, so we tried to make him more disgusting with bigger nostrils and his eyes further apart. After that, when the final designs were approved, I made character sheets, guides and turnarounds for all the main characters so that the whole team could work consistently.
Where did the tongues come from?
We were inspired by Sarah Oh's films such as Afternoon Class, and our goal was to use impactful visual metaphors to describe distress. Therefore, we created 2 distinctive universes and artistic directions: the reality that the characters are experiencing and the metaphoric universe in which we see how they feel inside.
The metaphoric universe is in a white void. It has more texture than in the real universe to emphasize the feelings and sensations. We remove black outlines on the character so they wouldn't look as defined as they were in the real universe. Why are we blind after watching your film?
To guide the team, I made a color script so no color was left to chance. Colors indicate the time of day, the mood throughout the film. As the tension rises toward the climax, the contrast and saturation match the increasing intensity and then become soothing after the P-boy releases everything. For better readability, the colors also indicate the location in the train.
How did you manage to make people explode in 1 year?
With 99 shots, it was clear we need a way of planning our work. So I made us our very own project management tool, the Train Tracker. The Train Tracker is a series of spreadsheets that helped us organize our production shot by shot. I automated the pipeline so the team could easily access and update our shots, information, work files, responsibilities, and receive feedback. It also included a self-updating grid with completion percentages for each task. I also worked on the Toon Boom layout, preparing the animation files with our backgrounds and references, and otherwise making sure they had the same organization.
Why is your train crooked?
Actually, in our initial concept, we used a 3D model and drew over it to get the right perspective, but it didn't feel right.
Some stories are better told in 2D animation because it allows for more creative freedom.
So why not respect the perspective? Make the train zigzag, make it curvy, make the bar 1 kilometer long. Why not make the train crooked? So with that decision, we made Roadrunner and Cat City our main references.
Did you really draw 12 drawings per second?
Yes, most of the time. We started with the keyframes and I then went through every shot to either validate or retake them. I made sure the characters' posings were conveying the intention from the animatic and our video references. The keyframes were then dispatched between team members for in-betweening. And after the rough animation is done, we made sure that the flow and the body mechanisms worked. Did you really have to make a baby explode?
Haha, for the explosion, we need to make them look exaggerated, unrealistic and colorful so that it's funny to watch all of the passengers explode. We did the roof animation in Harmony, then rendered each frame in Photoshop to achieve a more traditional look. In the reality universe, I designed distinct types of effects for the various types of sensation and sound. For example, the migraine man mostly adds noise effects to illustrate how aggressive the sound feels to him.
What is the cherry on top of the cake that is your film?
It's compositing. The compositing was divided in 2 parts, Toon Boom Harmony and After Effects. In Toon Boom, I applied a gradient effect on each background character, and Elodie decided on the final colors. We also added effects such as blurs on the smoke and steam, color corrections on the glass and liquids, and glows on lights.
To make the explosions light up their environment, we manually animated the light. Then, I painted textures in Photoshop and used them as a stencil to match the textures of the object in the background.
In After Effects, we added a subtle animated texture to the characters.
And to make the metaphor universe look more dreamy, we added a chromatic aberration on the edges of the shot. Okay, next question.
It's empty.